Are you looking to start an e-commerce store? Wondering whether WordPress or Shopify would be the best choice? In this video, we'll compare WordPress and Shopify. This will help you decide which platform to choose to launch an e-commerce website. First, let's start with WordPress. WordPress is an open source and a free CMS. Using WordPress, you can create any sort of website you want. You can create business websites, e-commerce stores, blogs, portfolios, resumes, forms, social networks, and much more. Now, over 43% of all the sites across the web are powered by WordPress. So this makes WordPress really popular. And as this is free, you can download it, install it on your server, and start building your site. It's that much simple. Now, as it is said on their website, WordPress is designed for everyone. So you can download it, install it on your local host, or on your live server and get started with your website. In WordPress, what you normally do is install a theme, customize the theme, or get a starter site. Then you add extra features and functionalities to it by installing different plugins. While we're on the topic of e-commerce, let's talk about WooCommerce. One of the most popular e-commerce plugins for WordPress is WooCommerce, which allows you to sell physical or even digital products. This has a free version which you can use to set up your e-commerce store, but in case you want advanced features such as multi-vendor functionalities, you might need to get a paid plugin. Now, WooCommerce isn't the only e-commerce plugin for WordPress. There are other e-commerce plugins. Now, today, WordPress has a no-coding approach. That means you do not need to code a single line in order to build your site. That makes it really easy to use, but it does require some tech skills. If you're a beginner, you can build your site, you can customize it a little and get your business online. But if you're tech savvy and if you have some experience with WordPress, you will be able to do remarkable customization. Now let's talk about Shopify. Now, Shopify is a dedicated hosted e-commerce platform. It has powered millions of businesses worldwide. Due to its ease of use, powerful features, and supreme flexibility, many people or business owners prefer using Shopify. You can start building your e-commerce site in Shopify for free, but to actually get a custom domain and start selling online, you have to get one of their paid plans. Now, customization on Shopify is much more simpler. Like WordPress, you still have to get a theme. Then you will be given easy options to customize your entire website. Using Shopify, you can create other types of website, but Shopify is mainly focused on e-commerce. It already gives you all the features that you need to sell your products online, do advertisement, and you can also track your progress through its analytics. If you want to add more features to your site, you can add it through apps. Now, Shopify has its own app store. You can browse it and get the app that is more suitable for you. Now let's compare these two platforms in terms of ease of use. Now, for WordPress, you need to get your own domain and hosting. After WordPress is installed on your server, you have to add in your username or email address, then password, and then log in to your WordPress admin dashboard. Now, this is where you manage your website from. As you can see, you have so many options available. Here you will have your options to customize your themes, your plugins, and basically create pages and manage your website from here. After that, what you need to do is get a theme. And as you have seen that WordPress has so many themes. After you get a theme, you need to also add e-commerce functionalities to your website. For that, you can install any e-commerce plugin. In our website, we have installed WooCommerce. After you install and activate WooCommerce on your WordPress site, it will launch a setup wizard. This setup wizard will help you set up your e-commerce store. Now, as for Shopify, it also has steps. First, you need to find your products to sell. So if we click on Browse Product Sourcing Apps, it will give us some Shopify apps such as Zopi, Modelist, etc. It's showing us dropshipping apps because we selected dropshipping as our business when we were setting up our Shopify store. This is where you can get your product sourcing. You can also add a custom domain, customize your online store, set up a payment provider, set your shipping rates, and finally place a test order. Once all of these steps are completed, your store will be ready. For customization in Shopify, you still have to get a theme like WordPress. Now, Shopify has their own theme store with lots and lots of themes. As you can see, there are so many themes for you. There are paid themes and there are also free themes. So you can choose whichever theme suits your style. Once it's done, you can customize it just by clicking over here. As Shopify is specially built for e-commerce, you'll have the option to manage your store exactly from here. You can see, compared to WordPress, there are so many less options. From here, you can look at your homepage, you can look at your orders, you can look at your products, you can add a new product from here, you can customize your product, everything from here. You can look at your collections, inventory, purchase order, transfers, and gift cards. You can look at your customers, content, and you can also look at your analytics and reports. And if you are in need of more applications or more features, you can go to the App Store and get the app that you require. Now, what about customization and flexibility? For WordPress, customization is the main factor. It gives you so much customization options and flexibility. In WordPress, customization comes in two steps: the theme customization and the page editing. Now, what theme customization options you will get depends on the theme that you're using. We are using a theme called Blocksy, which is a very popular theme for WordPress. It gives you these theme customization options. From here, you can look at the general settings, you can look at the layout of your website, you can customize the buttons, breadcrumbs, form elements, entry content, social network accounts, visitor engagement, and much more. You can also customize your header. So from here, you get a beautiful header builder. Now, this header builder is from Blocksy. Other themes might have their own way of customizing the site header. If you want to learn more about how you can customize your header or how you can use the header builder, you can check out our video tutorial on this topic. We will put the link in the video description. You can customize your footers, sidebar, colors, typography, performance, and much more. And since we have installed WooCommerce, the WooCommerce options are also added here. From here, we can take a look at the general options such as messages, star ratings, the quantity input, the product badges, cart page, checkout page, and account page options. We can also look at the product archive page. We can also decide the single product page layout or how they will look like. For example, if you want to change the single product page design, we can choose any of the design we wish. We can choose a narrow width design, or we can choose a left or right sidebar design, or any design that we wish. Now, these are just the basic customization options. To further customize the design of this page, what you'll have to do is edit this entire page. Now, that brings us to the second method of customization in WordPress. Now, if you want to edit any page, we can simply click on Edit Page, or just visit that page and click on Edit Page, and it will give us a chance to edit our page. Now, again, to edit a page, we have to use a page builder. In our case, we are using a page builder called Gutenberg. Gutenberg is the default page builder of WordPress, and it's a drag and drop page builder that allows you to customize your site in a more flexible way. What you simply do is drag and drop any sections, and then you can add elements just by clicking over here. You can upload images, or you can select an image from your media library, and these will all show up over here. As you can see, we have just built this carousel so easily. So that is how you can customize your site in WordPress. Now, if you're a beginner, that might be difficult to do, but as you gain more experience, you will have superior page customization skill in WordPress. Or if you're just a beginner, there's also another approach. You can use themes like Blocksy that offers starter sites. Now, starter sites are basically pre-designed website, which you can normally import with just one click. And once it's imported, you can customize that site's images and texts to make that site completely your own. And that is what we did for this site. We went to categories, we selected e-commerce, and then we selected this theme. In this way, you can customize your site in WordPress. Now, when it comes to Shopify, customization is easy. So what we do is select a theme. We just simply click on Customize. It will open up our page builder or site customization option. From here, we can add in our images. We can add in our texts. We can design our store the way we want. We can go to the theme settings. From here, we can customize the logo. So from here, you can upload your logo. You can customize your desktop logo with favicon images. You can also look at the colors. You can look at the typography. You can customize all these things. You can also add in your own custom CSS. You can choose your theme style. Everything is available over here. You can also check how your website is looking in the mobile devices as well. Now, for WordPress, this was different as the theme customization and page editing are two different things, but here you get everything in one section. To add a section, what we can do is look at over here. This is basically where our site is built, this left sidebar. If we want to add a section, we can simply click on over here and we can choose what type of section we want to add. For example, if we want to add an image with text, we can click over here and that section will be added over here. And now we can add in our own image over here. We can customize the texts over here and we can also decide where the button will lead to. So that is how the customization in Shopify works. You can also go to the App Store and look for apps that can add more features to your site. Now let's talk about the cost. Now, as we said, WordPress is open source and completely free to use, but you do have to get your own domain and hosting. If you take a look at the WordPress.org website, you can see WordPress has suggested some hosting for you, such as Pressable, Bluehost, and Hostinger. Now, these three are not only the hosting available for WordPress, there are several hosting providers for WordPress, and you can purchase your WordPress hosting from those providers as well. For example, if we take a look at Hostinger, they have WordPress hosting, and there's also hosting for WooCommerce. So if you have an e-commerce or WooCommerce store, you can get these deals as well. Now, these starts from $13.99 and can go up to $39.99. But of course, there are some discounts available, such as this Cloud Startup Plan, which was $24.99. With 70% off, you can get it for $7.59 a month. Again, it depends on what kind of themes and plugins you're using. Let's take our Blocksy theme, for example. We are using the free version, and the free version gives us a lot of features, it's true. But the pro version unlocks even more customization features. For example, the starter sites, you can see there are some pro label over here. This theme, these are more beautifully designed. If we take a look at the preview of this theme, you can see how beautifully designed this theme is. But this is only available if you have Blocksy Pro or the paid version of Blocksy. So there are several plugins and themes for WordPress which has the free version. You can start with it, you can work with it, but in order to get more features out of it, you need to get the paid version. Now, as for Shopify, you can start your Shopify store for free, but it's still a trial version. For example, you can see that we have set up a store over here. It gives us only 3 days trial. We can start our first month for $1, but in order to actually get our site to live server and start selling, we need to get a paid plan. So if we click on select a plan, it's going to show us the plan. So the basic plan is $1. Here it gives you up to $5,000 in credit, 10 inventory locations, 24/7 chat support, localized global selling, and POS Lite. It's true that you can start your first month for $1. Normally, these are the plans that you have to get. The basic plan is $19 a month, Shopify plan is $49 a month, advanced plan is $299 a month, and a plus plan is $2,300 a month. Now, if you're a solo entrepreneur, you can get this plan. If you have a small team, this is the plan you want. If your business is a lot bigger, then this advanced plan is for you. Now, if you have complex businesses, this is the plan you would get. Of course, you can try any of these for free. Now, again, there are paid themes as well. We saw the paid themes in the theme store. Again, if you want to add apps, there are free apps that you can use. Also, there are some apps that require money. So based on that, your costing can go up. Now let's talk about the features. In WordPress, it depends on what type of plugin you're using for your e-commerce store. Since we have WooCommerce, let's talk about that. WooCommerce is very popular with WordPress, and many e-commerce plugins actually require WooCommerce to be installed in the first place in order for them to work. This plugin adds all the basic e-commerce functionalities that you might need. For example, the single product page, the checkout page, the cart, etc. In WooCommerce, you can add a product just by clicking on add a new product. You can add the product name, you can add product description, you can add a product image. You can also add a product gallery if you want. Next, you can choose what kind of product you want. If you want a simple product, a grouped product, external affiliated product, or variable products. So products with multiple sizes. For example, if you're selling a shirt, it could have multiple sizes with multiple colors in that case. You can also sell virtual products or downloadable products. You can add a price to your product, a sale price to your product. You can also take a look at the inventory. You can add in your SKU, EAN, UPC number, or you can add a stock management, stock status. You can also take a look at the shipping. You can add in your weight, dimension, shipping class. You can add in linked products. So here you can add the upsells and cross-sells features. You can look at the attributes, you can look at advanced options, and you can also get more options. Features such as minimum and maximum qualities, name your price, one-page checkout. You can add these extensions for your WooCommerce store. If you're using any other plugin, such as Easy Digital Downloads, there will be other features, and those might be different from WooCommerce. Now, we're using WooCommerce. WooCommerce does have paid extensions. In that case, you'll get even more features with it. WooCommerce also adds analytics features over here, which allows you to take a look at how your site is doing. If you want other features such as SEO, what you can do is get a SEO plugin. For example, Yoast SEO is very popular. You can install Yoast and that will take care of the SEO for you. Shopify itself is a dedicated e-commerce platform. It has built-in tools for SEO, inventory, payment gateways, and reporting. And it also has the App Store for additional features. Now, if you take a look at the product section here, you can simply click on add a product. You can import or export your product. So let's take a look at this dark chart that we have created. Here you can add the title of your product. You can add a product description. You can also add in images of your product. You can add in pricing, compare pricing, cost per item, profit, margin. You can add product type. You can add vendor. You can add collections, and you can also add tags. In the SKU, you can add in your SKU, your barcode, your track quantity, all of these can be added. You can also add category meta fields such as the color, sleeve length type, target gender, top length type, and much more. Now, based on what kind of product you're selling, you will have different options. You can also add variants just by clicking on this add options like colors or sizes. You can also take a look at the SEO over here. It's showing us the search engine listing. Here you can also customize it. You can edit the meta tag. You can add in a title. So this gives you SEO features as well. It also has the analytics. Here you can take a look at how your site is doing, how many customers you have, the sales traffic source, and other information. You can take a look at the marketing campaigns, so you can create activities, and there are also marketing apps over here. You can see Shop, which is very popular for Shopify. There's Snapchat ads, Omnisend, email marketing, and SMS, and there are much more. And to add more features, you can simply go to the App Store and get the app that you're looking for. Now let's talk about payment gateways. The availability of payment gateways largely depends on your location and sometimes on the type of your business. In WordPress, you will have granular control on payment gateway integration, while Shopify also integrates with lots of payment gateways, but you should check out with their support team to see whether your desired customization and payment gateway is supported on the platform. Now, what about scalability and performance? In case of WordPress, the site performance depends on many factors. The scalability largely depends on your hosting. The site speed depends on how much optimized your site assets are. There are many optimization tools to improve your WordPress site speed and performance. Also, if you get a good hosting plan, that will significantly help your site's speed and scalability. In case of Shopify, it scales automatically with plans tailored for larger stores. Based on your requirements, you can get the plan which is more suitable and scalable for you. Now, about SEO and marketing tools. As I have said, that for WordPress, you can get any SEO or marketing plugins which will add more features for you. Now, Yoast is a very popular SEO plugin for WordPress. You can simply install it and it will add more SEO features to your site. It does have a free version that you can use, but for more control, you need to get the paid version. Yoast has features such as generated AI optimized SEO titles and meta descriptions. You can optimize your pages, you can work more efficiently, automatically takes care of your technical SEO, also has a good support. It gives you so much SEO customization that you don't need anything else. Now, Shopify has its own built-in SEO features to help you optimize your content. Some of the SEO are taken care of automatically. And many people prefer using Shopify because you don't have to actually go ahead and tweak every single SEO aspect of your site. It does have the basic SEO features where you can add in your title and meta description. You can add social sharing images. You can also set up Google Analytics and Facebook pixels. So it does give you SEO features which you can customize. Shopify has several SEO apps available for you to use. Interestingly, Yoast SEO app is also available for Shopify. While you can get a free version of Yoast for WordPress, but if you want to use Yoast SEO app in Shopify, you have to get a paid plan. Although there is a free trial for you to try. So if you utilize the right tools, you can optimize either of the platforms for SEO. However, if you want free SEO tools, WordPress will provide you more choices. Now, what about support and community? WordPress has community-driven support, forums, and documentations. Plugin and theme developers also provide support, depends on pricing plans and license of those products. Shopify has 24/7 customer support and extensive knowledge base. App developers also provide support, may depend on the app and the plan in use. Now, let's talk about use cases. Who is WordPress best for? WordPress is best for those looking for complete control over their website, businesses needing flexibility for custom e-commerce features. Shopify is best for entrepreneurs who want a hassle-free setup. It's best for those who prioritize ease of use and integrated e-commerce solutions. So if you value flexibility and customization, WordPress with WooCommerce might be your best choice. If simplicity and speed are your priorities, Shopify could be the way to go. Which platform do you prefer for your e-commerce store? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful comparison. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.